Well, we finally made it to the day when I bring it back for cut and buff. So this is how it looks right now. It's looking pretty good, but it was never cut and polished properly, at least, because the paint is still pretty tacky when I picked it up. So I'm gonna drop it off at the body shop now. Should look even better, at least that's the plan. So, and then we're gonna get the spoiler on right there, which is something different than the factory spoiler. So I think it should look pretty cool. So yeah, so here it is. I'll go drop it off and I'll keep you guys abreast of what it looks like when it's done. I'm doing some adjustments on the throttle. Feels better. It's idling a little bit smoother, but I'm not sure if the throttle body or the catch can that I put on it has a vacuum leak, so not out of the weeds in terms of the check engine code E0505, but again, that's something I can deal with. I'll figure it out eventually, hopefully. Well, as you guys see, I'm here with Craig, and Gregor has joined the team. So that only means one thing. Trouble. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We did it, guys. We got another MR2. All right, so here is the new MR2 that's joining the family. It is not clean. But none of the cars that join our family here, the Bitingantz family, is clean. So this is a black one though. It's a different color, so that's different. It is an original turbo chassis. It does have the 3S GTE, the Gen 2. I'll show you guys real quickly. There you go. And of course it has an E153. So a big part of this is, as you guys know, I just finished up the 2GR swap on mine with the S54 tranny. And something tells me that that S54 is not going to last too long. So we figured, okay, found a car with an E153, great. And it has a bunch of parts on it as well. So we got it. And here it is. Interior, again, original turbo. Now, believe it or not, this chassis has 70,000 miles. Let me see. 89,000 miles, sorry. There you go. So 89,000 miles on the chassis. Does have a bunch of rust, but in all honesty, it has rust, but it has less rust than what was on the red one. And you guys saw how far the red one came, so there's certainly potential here, but we gotta wait and see what we're gonna do with it. We obviously gotta clean it up and figure it out, but we just figured, hey, you know what, it's a good MR2, or rather it's an MR2. So we're gonna just jump on it. So here you go. Well, Greg, this is not the next project, because Greg's car is the next project.
Then mine.
And then Craig's. But Craig keeps saying that.
Yeah, no.
I think I'm serious this time.
Yeah,
You think he's serious?
Yeah, man.
for sure.
Okay, well, all right, guys. So you gotta hold Craig.
When our two things finish,
Yeah.
you might have,
Yeah?
you know,
Step up the game.
yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So Greg's project is next, and Craig's project, and then this project. And who knows? You know, we obviously got a channel that works on MR2, so gotta have MR2 content. But there it is. It's kind of in a weird spot, so it's hard to film. You know, it's buttoned up against all these cars here. We just literally received it. But we wanted to obviously share it on the channel. And there you go. So that's it, guys. Now I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna go pick up the red MR2, the 2GR MR2, because we just got it cut and buff at the body shop. So I will see what that looks like, so stay tuned. Wow, look at this thing. Greg, tell the people how the car look good.
Yo, it's on point.
Man, guys, this thing is sick. It is so nice, and there you go. There's the auto piece spoiler. So we're gonna rock that for a little bit. I have the factory piece as well, but wanting to do something different on this build. I was trying to make it different. Wow, man, this thing is so clean. So I'm gonna take it home now, and I'm just gonna put it in my garage and just enjoy it. Wow, this thing is awesome. This guy is the master. This is the guy that made that thing look like showroom quality. There's the guy. Protect Collision. Call him here if you want your car to look like that. And it's absolutely the best service. Forget about what the car looks like. This guy is so easy to work with. So come by and check him out. So whatever happened, this RPM gauge is running right at 800 RPM now. Before it's running low and it was running high. So I think just driving the car is fixing whatever issue it had before, hopefully. So there you go. So just picked it up, heading back home. Paint looks so awesome, so very happy with that. So let's take her home and get her washed up afterwards. Car is back and looking awesome. It is clean, but there's, you know, when you go to the body shop and get this thing waxed and buff, you know, there's always that little fine mist from the polish that's in little crevices here and there. So I really need to get it a wash, but yeah, as you guys saw, it's looking really good. So I'm back home. I may throw a video here washing this thing just for whatever. But this is what I'm kind of working on this, well, on the side, or that's upcoming. All of this stuff is from the Gen 5 3S GTE, so a lot of parts thrown to pieces here, but everything is cleaned and painted. So went to a different color scheme somewhat. So I got to get all of this put back together. The motor is coming together. Painted the block already. So I did a few, you know, little details here and there. Pulled the timing off. So we got to change all of these seals over here, and, you know, crank pulley, oil pump, etc. And then the valve cover is the last piece before I do the full reassembly. Gotta get that painted so that when this thing goes together, it looks super sharp. So yeah, so that is where we are, guys. You know, video is a little bit different, kind of all over the place. You know, bringing the car up, buying another car, engine stuff, etc., etc. But you know, I think it changes what you guys are used to seeing, which is just basically steering in the back of one of these things, pulling stuff apart. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. And with that said, I want you guys to stay tuned. I do have merch coming out pretty soon, so we'll do a whole intro to that, and hopefully you guys can support us with the these items. So stay tuned. Well, guys, the day kind of got away from me. You know, I got caught up trying to get this valve cover painted. So yeah, so I got the valve cover painted. I didn't get a chance to film anything. I was alone and I just wanted to push through and get it done. The turbo is off. Greg was going to upgrade this thing but changed his mind, so we're going to put it back on. So I just got it cleaned up, so it's looking good to go back on. And here's the valve cover. I guess it's Bitingantz signature black valve cover. All the engines I've done so far painted them black, so black just works, and I think it looks pretty cool. In the engine bay, as you can see in the 2GR, we got the black valve covers, and I think that looks great. It's a little bit dirty, didn't get a chance to clean it up today, but we'll save that. That just gives us an opportunity to do another video, which creates more content, which gives you guys more stuff to watch and hopefully be entertained. And if you've never seen the Gen 5, my Gen 5, that valve cover is black as well. So black works. So the good news here, at least for me, is now the fun part begins, because when you got to paint this stuff and clean everything and all the rust and, you know, oxidation, it's a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. It's really not fun, but this is why you do it, because it looks so much better when you can get it to this level, and then everything is clean, and you know, you can work without gloves and your hands don't get dirty. So yeah, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna wrap the video right now, so we'll try to get a video out this weekend, and I think the next video we'll just start putting the engine back together, and then I gotta do some more AC work on this thing. So there's a lot of stuff going on. That's all I can say, but let me just close it out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. More stuff heading your way.